If you know what Lego is, then you by now have probably seen the hundreds of videos of people like making cars out of Lego and then just driving them around. But in today's video, we're going to be taking a quick peek at a car made by Lego. That's right, not a car made out of Lego, but like an actual car manufactured by the Lego group. So how did all of this start? How did I learn about this prototype for a vehicle that they were trying to make about 20 years ago? Well, it all started when I was scrolling through Twitter. I found an account called Crazy Ass Moments in Lego History, and the tweet says as following: the fucking unreleased Lego car 2002. And as soon as I heard that, I had an instant hard on. I creamed my pants, my nipples were hard. But how awesome is a Lego car? If you guys don't know me well, I love cars in real life, and I really love Lego as well. Now, the photos attached to this tweet, oh my god, are they awesome. Guys, put your seatbelts on, because you're gonna have such a wild ride right now. Your nuts are gonna explode. I'm not even kidding. If you're not buckled up, they will just straight up fly off of you. Now, the first image looks like a sketch for the car. It's called Base Camp, and it does actually look like a genuine base camp. You've got some kids popping open the trunk to have like an actual slide in the back. I don't know if the slide is a feature that you can remove. It would be pretty cool if this car had like tons of different accessories, and what I mean is like accessories that you can take on or off of the car, just like actual Lego bricks. The slide is a pretty cool feature. I'd assume you could probably take it out because not everybody wants a slide in their car. But going forward with this picture, there's a little girl. She has like a red board of some sorts, and it looks like she's building Lego. So of course, I guess Lego would have tons of removable features where you could just build Lego in the car. One kid straight up has like a telescope, like you know how submarines have those viewfinders? That's what this guy has. And then another kid has like a tray that comes out of the side of the car that has like McDonald's food on it. Seems like a pretty cool feature. All of this fits the base camp vibe, and it's pretty cool that this was one of the sketches. Now, the actual car didn't look like that at all, nor do I think it had an actual slide, which would be pretty dope. Now guys, I want to say, if I saw this car driving down the street and it said free Lego on it, I would probably be abducted by now. No joke, I'd be on the back of a milk carton. And taking a look at the next photo, we get to see an actual look of the car itself. It doesn't look like what it did in that sketch, and instead the car looks like every 2000s SUV ever. I swear to God, the 2000s were not good for SUVs. Never mind, I can't say much about SUVs in the 2000s because if you look at pictures of 2010 SUVs, they literally all look the same as well. They're just less boxier than cars in the 2000s. It's actually pretty funny to see how cars evolve. But you're not watching to see Garfield talk about SUVs. You're here to see me talk about the Lego car. And if we take a look at that photo, the doors on the car were open. I don't think they actually remove. It would be cool if that was a feature, but I'm pretty sure the doors are removed just to show the prototype itself. If there were various door accessories for the car itself, that would be cool, kind of like the other accessories I talked about before. Like if the car was system based where you can add stuff onto it, that would definitely be rad, because that would technically mean it's still an actual Lego car. You can take it apart and build it like Legos. Dude, imagine ordering a car and a Lego box comes in the mail with a bunch of parts, you just gotta put it together. Wait, actually, if you think about it, most cars are pretty much like pre-built Lego sets that they build at the factory just for you. I never thought about it that way, but I guess Lego cars are an actual thing already. And if we do take a look at the seats in the car, they've got some like jet style seat belts, my boy. I don't even have those on the airlines when I fly, dude. Buckle up, kids. It's time to drive and build Lego, so you're gonna need these intense seat belts. But as I did mention before, the car has tons of places to build and actually store Lego, so you could be building your Lego Star Wars sets on the go. I would love to drive 90 miles per hour in a school zone building a Lego Death Star. How fun would that be, dude? And the next photo actually shows us a better shot of like the Lego building section. Instead of like a cup holder, which there still is, the space instead is utilized for Lego building, so there's actual built-in base plates in the car. There's also tons of storage for Lego. Not only is there a bin, but there are also side pockets which you can can store more base plates in. And 5 minutes into the video, I just want to say, how fucking random is this? Like, what was Lego smoking to just say, hey, let's make a car that you can build Lego bricks in, and let's just make that the whole personality of the car. It's genuinely hilarious. The fact that this like multi-billion-dollar company was out here creating prototypes for cars is just really, really funny. Now, taking a look at the last photo for the car itself, it's just a close-up of the seats, and man, do those seats look intense. And in case you want to go on a Lego building road trip with all of your friends, the Lego car has all the space you need for it. And guys, I'm not even kidding, this is probably one of the reasons Lego was gonna go bankrupt in the 2000s. Lego was definitely losing money if they had like teams of people creating prototypes for this car. Like, it's genuinely hilarious. But if you're interested on the lore of this car, it actually took me a little to discover it because the tweet didn't really say what it was. And when I tried to Google in motion Lego car, I couldn't find anything at all. So then I started to reverse image search the photos from the tweet itself. I had no success with the first photo, no success with the second photo, but then with the third, I actually found a bunch of links to different German sites, and I eventually stumbled upon a German article actually talking about the car. And that's where I learned that this Lego car wasn't only a prototype made by Lego, but instead it was a joint partnership made by Johnson Controls as well. And Johnson Controls is basically an automotive company that produces various parts for cars. So it's easy to understand why Lego would work with them to make an actual car. But once I got the name of Johnson Controls, all I did was actually just search up Johnson Controls Lego car, and then I got a bunch of results about the car itself. Various articles talk about how this car was called the in-motion car. Basically, Lego and Johnson Controls teamed up to make a car for family travel. So when I previously talked about the car's road trip aspect, I wasn't wrong. That's what the car was made for. Johnson Controls and the Lego group basically tried to make a car that could enhance the travel experience of families. So through the fun of Lego bricks, families could basically have a really fun experience on a road trip driving through the middle of nowhere. And if a family wants to stop on their road trip, the car can serve as an actual base camp or home base for camping. So that pretty much explains the base camp sketch that we looked at earlier in the video. And apparently this Lego car has over 50 different features inside of it. It's pretty cool to know that this car exists and it has all of these cool features, but it's really sad that we may never see it in the limelight ever again. This prototype was mainly advertised in various car shows in the early 2000s, and since then Lego hasn't really talked about it way too much. Of course, it's still pretty cool to know about this like really random part of Lego history, and I'm really glad that I could document it today. When I was trying to do my research, I couldn't find too much about this Lego car, so I'm really glad I could post this video. But yeah, that's really it. I'll see you guys in the next one.